Morning folks, it's Saturday, and you know what that means. Welcome along to how we are going to beat Red Bull from now on. And how we're going to do it is we're going to nick all of their technical people. So we're going to be bringing in Pierre, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He'll be replacing Matt Harmon. He's a lot better option there, so welcome to the team, Pierre. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at that. That looks right. Now we got someone much better. That's a much better technical chief. Can we get I'm not sure, can we get Enrico Balbo? Can we get Enrico Balbo to replace Dirk de Beer? Let's have a look here. He's well better. He is well better. I want to see if we can try and sneak this guy in if we can. That will be a yes. We'll be seeing you. We shall be seeing you there, Dirk. We've just nicked both of Red Bull's head of aero and their technical engineer. This is how we beat Red Bull now. Oh, this is how we beat Red Bull. Someone get the absolute in there, please. And now that we've done that, it's time to welcome you all to episode number 41 of our F1 Manager 22 career mode here with Team Alpine. Let's have a look at the constructors. And Red Bull lead the way from Ferrari, Alpine in P3, and then comes Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, Haas, AlphaTauri, McLaren, Aston Martin and Williams, both are yet to score. In the drivers, Max Verstappen still leads the way, followed by Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton overtakes Pierre Gasly for P5, and then George Russell, Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon and Fernando Alonso, and that was how quick that was done. Anyway, practiced with the boys, and we'll see you all around Singapore. Okie dokie, here we are then in Q1.
Yeah,
Nothing much to report about how practice went, although the practice session didn't go well for one of our competitors out there, and that was the Ferrari of one Carlos Sainz, who had a bit of a boo-boo in the last practice session. He decided that into the corner here that he'd do that. Thank you very much there, Carlos. So it's time to get the boys out there and see what they can do. Hopefully, what is that noise? What was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. But yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to take some engine penalties for George this weekend because it's not going particularly well for him. So what I might do is I might put those engine penalties in for him, and then go from there. See how he does with a fresh engine. Because he could do well. Gasly in P3 at the moment. That's surely not right. Surely that's not right that Gasly's in P3. Is it? Well, Leclerc's down in P18. Perez P14. Sainz P12. So yeah, that's definitely not right. What is Albon doing up in P4? Jesus Christ. Alex Albon, hello. Hello, what's Alex Albon had with his Weetabix this morning? And yeah, that's looks like it was much better than expected. Oh, we got Verstappen and Hamilton taking penalties. So we lose Yuki Tsunoda, Guan Yu Zhou, Hollywood Lance Stroll, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi from that session. I knew what I'm saying there. I speak 3 languages. English. I can't even speak the first language. What the hell am I going on about? Alright, then on to Q3. Let me just close this tab down a second. I can't even find the tab. There it is. Can't even find the tab first to save my life, can I? Right, yeah, I think with how low George is, we're going to take the decision to give him a fresh engine and literally everything. So that's one thing we're definitely going to do. So George will be starting somewhere towards Japan. Would Japan be close, or what was the closest country to Singapore? It's got might be Malaysia, mightn't it? They're pretty close. Malaysia and Singapore, aren't they? Yeah, George is in P10 and P11 now. He is really struggling out there with this fresh stuff, but that might work in his favour. Because if he does get knocked out, where's Gasly? P6. If he does get knocked out, then we got fresh tyres as well, be able to put him on a different strategy. But hopefully this is, like I said, this is just a blip. I'm hoping this is just a blip. So let's send George out first. I want to give him the best possible chance out there on his own. We'll send Gasly out right now. So let's see how the boys do. Come on, hello. No, I don't want to take manual control. I don't want to take manual control. Can you leave that alone, please? Thank you. I want you to do something else. Right, we're going to make the line, aren't we? Yes, right. Come on, George. Let's see him through this twisty last section, which won't be in any of next year's games, because they're doing a redevelopment on the Marina Bay front, so they're going to cut all that twisty stuff out, and it's going to be a straight up to this chicane here, which I actually kind of looking forward to. But George Russell round the final corner to the line. Come on, George. It's going to be P9. Well done. Gasly's in. Is he going to improve? Maybe go up to P6, beat Ocon? No. No is the answer to that question. So what, he improved 2 sectors and then an absolute awful final sector. Yeah, that sounds like Pierre Gasly, doesn't it? Although, to be fair, the man did come around, and the man did do some business. So who do we lose from that session? We lose Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Vettel, Lando Norris, I assume Daniel Ricciardo, and Kevin Magnussen. So bog standard, really, apart from Alonso. I'd say Alonso's the big shock out of that section. Then again, it's not really a shock, is it? Alright, on to Q. What session is this now? Q3. So yeah, we're going to take some penalties for George. Definitely. So let's just hope he can get as high up as possible, although I think, to be fair, he's going to be starting towards the back of the field. I think. Well, he's going to be starting towards the back. It's where towards the back that is going to be the issue. George is out first as well. I don't want to take manual control. Alright, for some reason it told me I had to take manual control. Excuse me. I don't know why it told me that, but it just did. George P9, yeah, that's about right. P8 and P9. That sucks. So let's get a fresh set of boots on. Would have preferred to have kept. Would have preferred to have kept George in. Maybe kept those fresh inters for. Sorry, those fresh softs. Yeah. Right, go on then, guys. Gasly out first, and then George is going to get the best of the conditions. That I like to see. So at least, how much do you have to find? 2 temps puts him in P7. That wouldn't be too bad, would it? Right, let's see how we go then. Down to the first chicane with the man Gasly. Into turn 1, then turn 2's literally right on you, then turn 3, this awful hairpin. You can really get it wrong there, and the cars have come together there for turn 4, nothing corner, turn 5, arrive and drive, and then onto Raffles Boulevard. Down to turn 6. Again, it's just a nothing corner. Turn 7, you have braking zone coming up right here. Gasly's up. That's what I like to see. How's George doing? George, how you doing, mate? As you come through turn 6 on Raffles Boulevard. Oh, he's gone yellow. Oh, dear me, where's Gasly? coming up to Singapore Sling. And then onto the Anderson Bridge, which follows the Anderson hairpin. If George isn't improving, I'll abandon his lap, I think. Because I think that just shows how bad his engine is faltering out there. Gasly again doesn't register a time in the middle sector. What the hell is going on with Gasly's sensors? I hope it is just a sensor issue. How's George doing? George has gone yellow in the middle as well, so it's practically a stupid lap here for George. Unfortunately, we're concentrating on Gasly as he comes through turn 21 down to turns 22 and 23. Oh, we don't see how he's doing. Gasly, though, will improve. Goes up to P7, so that's lovely work there, Gasly. Loving your work there, son. Loving your work. George, I think he's going to be P10. And yeah, it's P10. That is unfortunate. That is rather unfortunate there for George. But like I said, he'll be taking an engine penalty anyway. So, yeah. Max Verstappen won't be pole. It'll be Sergio Perez on pole. Sergio seems to be having a bit of a form renaissance recently. Though then again, Verstappen, you know Verstappen's going to win it, don't you?
It looks like clear skies tonight, with the drivers now in their grid positions. And there we have Pierre Gasly. They might not be in the top 3 spots, but things could change fast once the race gets underway. And here we can see Russell. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. Will their hard work pay off today? And this is it, the Singapore Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go, absolutely right. We're going to be concentrating on Gasly for the majority of this race. I think you can understand why we're doing that. We'll let George run his race, and then if George improves, we'll be back later on to give you some George action. But where is he? He's already up to P19, so that's something. Now I've got the bad hiccups, which is also something. But Gasly on this one stop, it's a case of one stop or not one stop really. I know which I prefer. Russell's now overtaken Tsunoda, so George Russell is really making strides early on, getting past some of these fast, slower cars. See if he can get Nicholas Latifi anytime soon. He's only about 3/10 behind him, so he should be literally right in his rear end. Tyres are now overheating for Gasly. That's for Russell, I should say. Yeah, we're basically going to have Russell going in full push mode right now, and we'll see what becomes of it. It's now dropped to about half a second back from Nicholas Latifi, going into the stadium section that they created here. But then when we play this game next year, this won't be here. Hopefully they bring out F1 Manager 23. Please do, because I'd like... if they do, who would you like me to take over? There you are, there's a question for you. Who would you like me to take over for F1... Actually, I think I know who I'm going to take over. I think I know. Alright, Russell's down past Latifi. Good. Love your work. Love your work there, son. Love your work. Oh, I just asked on my Twitter if I should carry on making more after 6. And Shadow Star, I see you there, Shadow Star. Time to put my feet up. A little bit of the bubbly. What we got going on here? We have got... Whoop, that's a bit wide there. Did you want to not hold up the line there, Bottas? Get off the racing line for crying out loud. Alright, Russell's now overtaken Joe, so Russell is making moves. That's what we like to see. In fact, he's actually dumped that Aston Martin in the background as well, so that, I think that was Tsunoda. I think that may have been Sonoda that. No, Sonoda was the back, so that'll be Magnus. No, Mick. I don't know which Aston Martin it is. Just go with one of them. Okay, so Russell is really on the charge now. He's now overtaken Ricciardo.
Here's George Russell.
He's overtaken Danny Rick in that McLaren. So George is, you making use of this fresh engine that he's got. He is on the move.
That was a big moment.
He is on the move, and he is going. Oh, we got a yellow flag out there. What we got here was is that Russell passing Bottas now? Jesus, what has Russell woke up with this morning? He has woke up and he is doing bits basically. That's all you can say to that. We do have a yellow flag out there for something. So Russell is up to P12 behind Lando Norris. What's the yellow flag for? Zhou has gone and binned it. Is it the Anderson? Yeah, through the Anderson hairpin into the Anderson. Over the Anderson bridge into the Anderson hairpin.
That
Whoops.
crash is terrible news for the team.
Whoops. Little too hard on the brakes there for you there, Guan Yu. That's unfortunate for you there, son. That's rather unfortunate.
It's a race position.
Ocon's now overtaking Gasly. We've got yellow flags out there again. Round the outside of turn 5 down Raffles Boulevard, and that's Ocon past Gasly. Oh, mind you, Ocon is on softs. What he's doing on softs, I have no idea. He must be two-stopping. No way he can do a one-stop soft medium or soft hard. No way he can. No way he can do that. No, if he try. Oh, virtual safety car. Oh, virtual safety car. Mind you, we're doing a soft medium. Norris has binned it. Where's he binned it into? Where is this? Is this down to the Singapore Sling? Yes, it is. Oh, and he's come back on the track and almost wiped someone out.
And save fuel.
Right, we're going to take advantage of this virtual safety car. We're going to get Gasly in now. Hamilton's also coming in. And I think we're going to switch Gasly off the mediums onto the hards. So he will make it from here. I'm just trying to think where he's going to come out. If he comes out around about where George is, on go the mediums. We'll be seeing you. Let's come out way ahead of Hamilton. That's useful. Now, can he beat Stroll out the pit lane here? It'd be useful if he could. Oh, brilliant. Nice one. Nice one. Right. This is our race now for you from here on in, Gasly. Okay, we're back racing again as Russell's now past Bottas. It's going to be into... Oh, you don't normally see passes into turn 15. Jeez, that was a very good pass there from George. Very, very, very good pass. I appreciate that pass. I appreciate that pass more than anyone will actually think. I appreciate that pass. Trust me on that one. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, not Gasly. Oh, not Pierre. Are you okay? Pierre, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Pierre? Pierre, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Pierre? No, he's dropped to P11. Minor chassis damage. Okay. We know you just spun. We saw it, you daft wazzock. Things I do for him. Right, lap 17. Russell's overtaken Bottas. We've got pit stops happening, and this is down to this is to turn 15 again. Wow. I tell you what, wherever Bottas is getting, he must be getting back past him down the Anderson hairpin. Sorry, Raffles Boulevard, and then Russell's getting past him to turn 15. Turn 15 is not normally a passing place out there for anyone. Well, that paid it. This fight's going to carry on all race, I think. Russell and Bottas. Still into turn 15 again. Jesus. Could you go away, Valtteri? Please go away.
And there they go.
You are enough to annoy me. We want to go forward with George. We don't want to go backwards. Haven't you got somewhere to be spinning? All right. Oh, good Lord. That's it. I'm not seeing it. Oh, go on then. I'll see it then. Let me get turn 15 again.
Russell.
Turn 15. Russell is owning turn 15. That seems to be something. Let me just check. I've got a notification here.
They make it look so
it's just something or other that I should say. All right, lap 19. A crash involving multiple cars. What's gone on here? Oh, hello. That's my phone vibrating. Is it Ocon and Verstappen? Oh, Agent Ocon! Hello. Agent Ocon's doing some. Oh, it's actually Perez he's done on, but Agent Ocon is at work. Well, the judge from Russia held up a 10 for that pirouette. Unfortunately, what you were supposed to do there, George, was stay on the track. Well, he did clip the curb a little bit, so that might have unsettled the car. But at least we got a 10 from the Russian judge. All right, Guan Yu's now spinned it in turn 1 as Gasly said. Oh, it must be. There must be something down there, because that's the second car to do that. I saw Gasly set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Yeah, there you go. 1:41.894. 1 even. Yeah.
Sounds like a spin.
It's another car into turn 1. It's Ricciardo this time. That is unsettling. That curb is unsettling the cars badly. All right, it's time for George's pit stop. So there's a nice big gap around about Fernando Alonso. If he could get in that gap, George Russell is on for points. And he has done an absolute madness. I think my phone's vibrating because it's Discord. Oh no, I may have private messages as well. Oh yeah, that's something that you all don't need to know about. Where's Alonso? No, Alonso's gone through, but he's definitely come out in front of Vettel. So he's got 2 points as George. Can he get more? Gasly still holding it down in P6. He's right behind Sainz and Hamilton. What is Bottas doing in P3? That is not right. We need to get up to Bottas if you don't mind. We also need to get past this Alfa Romeo and do it pretty sharpish while we're on fresh tyres, if you don't mind, George.
Alpine just advanced.
Okay, there we go. There's the pass. Russell's past Alonso here, down Raffles Boulevard. Into turn 7. Love your work there, George. Love your work, son. Get on with it. Now let's go and catch someone else. Let's go catch him unawares. If you go down to Singapore today, you're sure for a big surprise. Probably the back alley. Hey, I can't say that. Lap 28. Oh, here we go. Now the other Alfa Romeo is going to take the piss, isn't it? Yeah, wouldn't you go away? Agent Alonso is up to something. Can you go be Agent Alonso and go wipe out a Red Bull like Ocon did? Totally not part of the Alpine plan by having Ocon doing some work for us. We totally weren't in the back of his garage slipping him a fiver. Totally weren't doing that.
That's a good overtake.
Hey, Russell's past. Oh, God, the mighty English is hard for me today. Russell is back past Alonso. Around turn 1, turn 2, he's going to get around the outside of turn 3. Love your work there, George. Love your work, son.
And they clear it.
Absolutely love your work.
Race position gained.
Yeah, oh, he looks. What is that hairstyle, mate? You doing the Donald Trump? Okay, Russell and Alonso are continuing this fight, and eventually I think they're both going to catch Albon on turn 15. Russell has owned turn 15 today, and look at that. You see up ahead, that's Albon in the AlphaTauri.
incredible manoeuvre.
So that's something we definitely want to keep an eye on.
Driver's team there cheering them on.
Absolutely 100% want to be keeping an eye on that one.
That's a good
Right,
overtake
Russell.
from
Here we go.
Alpine.
Russell now
Let's
past
take a look at
Albon
the
for
replay.
P7.
Okay, so there we have the
So
Alpine.
George Russell is having an absolute storming race with this fresh engine. Is that Gasly up in front of him?
Moving up a place there. Excellent work.
Hold on to your everything, folks. Russell is going to do
Back
bits
in the
here. I think he
garage,
may end
the
up with a
team
podium.
Absolutely loved it.
He's that good, he's going to end up with a bloody podium.
That's a position
Alright,
gained for
Albon's that back
AlphaTauri.
past Russell.
Let's take a closer look.
I've got
Now watch
Discord
this.
and
Here's the
everything
moments involving
going
Albon.
off, which is what we love to see. Let me do that.
A bold move indeed.
I'm on
And
the
with
wrong
that,
channel,
they
Arian.
gained the
Wrong
position.
channel. That's the channel I want to be on.
The team are really disappointed.
Oh, I
with that.
love seeing numbers
Let's hope
like
it
that.
doesn't set them back too badly.
I love seeing numbers.
Big shunt.
Oh, virtual safety car. Right. Virtual safety car. What can we do?
VSC.
Well, for George, we're definitely going to ignore it. We're going to keep him out. He's in P5. Gasly's in P6. Now, if he gets a pit stop going here, he's going to come out behind Albon. But we have a fresh set of mediums. We also have some softs. Can the softs last 7 laps at full on attack mode? You know what? It's a freebie. Let's go for it. It's a freebie. Let's go for it. So all Gasly's going to do is drop down to probably P9. I would like it if he did P9. So what's the reason of the virtuals? It's Alonso crashing out. Agent Alonso. Oh, he's going to take out. Where's this? Oh, talk about irony. Oh, talk about irony. Oh, those that know will know why it's ironic that he crashed at that corner. Those who know, know. Especially with the Alpine / Renault history in Singapore. Those who know, know. So Vettel has gone through. Alonso pitted as well, so that's fine. So Gasly's P9 on fresh tyres. I'm hoping we're going to go full out, absolute full whack attack, and we're going to get fastest lap as well. We're gonna go for everything here. Go for everything. Make sure we're all fully charged up, and we're gonna go from there. That's what I say anyway. And if we can do that, absolutely bloody fantastic. That's what I say. Bloody fantastic. Okay, we are off and underway again. Gasly's already passed Vettel.
Now look at this.
That turn 15. Go on then. Gasly's going to get in on the act on turn. Well, that was done before, well before turn 15. Jesus Christ! I want to see Gasly pop up fastest lap of the Grand Prix here. If he can get fastest lap, that'll be a point away from the guys at the front and a point more for us, if you don't mind. There you go, new fastest lap. What did I tell you? If you can get Albon, 37.9. Jesus Christ, what's he on? Meanwhile, George has got Bottas for company again. If you wouldn't mind there, George is in P5. Bottas has got us. But you know what? P6 from where he was on the grid. Where he was on the grid, P6. I know you're all going to be disappointed. Well, look at all this traffic we're coming up to as well. It may sound disappointing, but up 14 positions, someone give him driver of the day already, will you? George Russell is having an absolute race of his life for Alpine. Alright, final lap of the Grand Prix. Gasly's got Albon, which we would have expected. Oh my god, that was a no contest! That was over well before. That was over in turn 5, let alone turn 7. I mean, Jesus wept. What did you want to do out there, Gasly, my man? Incredible.
Verstappen.
Okay, looks like who's won this race? One of the Red Bulls. Is that Perez?
The checkered flag. Max Verstappen
is that Perez? Is that Verstappen? I can't tell. Can we go? There we go. Oh god, it's Verstappen. No, is that Verstappen? No, it is Verstappen because Perez has got a Mexican flag on his helmet. Meanwhile, though, it looks like who are we looking at here? George. But Bottas has gone, unfortunately. But it's going to be P6. That Aston Martin is not for position. He's just trying to unlap himself. But it is going to be a P6 and a P7 with a fastest lap for Gasly as well. What Gasly put in a good shift today. We can't, despite spinning. But can we get some respect put on George Russell's name from P20 to P6? Words fail me. George Russell, take a bow, son. Take a bow. Absolutely take a bow there. Pierre Gasly coming through to finish P7. You can take a bow as well. Oh, what an effort from you both. Really loved the effort that you both put in today. Loved the absolute effort you both put in.
George Russell had a decent race here. This isn't a bad result at all. This wasn't bad at all from Alpine. Now the question is, how can they make it better next time?
Yes, there's no doubt that they have what it takes. I can't wait to see which direction they go in for the next race.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
Next round will see us head east as F1 prepares for the Japanese Grand Prix. We'll see you at Suzuka, a firm favourite for the drivers.
And it's another good race. So Verstappen does win the Singapore Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton. The fact that only one Mercedes scored and we scored more points down in 6 and 7 than the one Mercedes in P3, I think that said something. But George Russell up 14 spots. They maintain P6 and P7 in the championship. Verstappen is walking away with it again. He's 111 points ahead of Leclerc. Red Bull, I think, may have the constructors sewn up now. Oh, actually, we got the same amount of points as Mercedes. I do apologise. George Russell should have got a development point there. He should have got a development point because he worked a shift. Another $5.5 million in the bank. I think it's perfect time to wrap up then. Well, what a race out there for George. What a race, George. Cannot be happy with how that went, sir. I think you did deserve that. Right, Gasly, you're going to get a point on your defending there, sir. Because you need to defend better. George, have you got one? No. Oscar? No. To be fair, we haven't put Oscar in the car recently. Oh, he's got a point. Right, let's put it on his cooling. There we go. Enrico Balbo's got a point for cooling. You guys got points? Nope. So everything is good and golden there. Alright then, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Back on Monday with the Japanese Grand Prix on F1 Manager 22. And then tomorrow, Train Sim World, we're going to the Great Western Railway for one more scenario. So stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind of quiet. No place to war. You can't be kind to people. See you tomorrow then for Train Sim World.